but I'm not one to gossip. Now, I'd say I thought Iain looked in fine form in the jungle, but then in the papers it seems that, I don't know, I thought things would be really good for you as you came out, and yet we're reading that...
Things are good. Things are good for me. I tell you, the weird thing about coming out of the jungle is that kids know who I am now. 10-year-old kids know who I am. And, you know, I got screamed at by a 10-year-old kid as I walked down the street because it was like Iain from the jungle. And I get asked for selfies and all of that stuff. So, oh, it's brilliant. I'm loving it.
So that's what I would have thought. But then I saw it in the papers at the weekend, depressed, marriage woes, worried you might no longer be sober. I mean...
Yeah, well, that stuff's private. Here's the thing, right?
When you announced on your radio show.
Yeah, exactly. And that's an
unusual way to go about being private.
No, that's naive of me, because for 20 years I've been talking on the radio show about stuff, right? And no one's been interested. This small cult sort of audience, and no one's been interested. And then I do this thing in the jungle, and I naively thought all the excitement and interest in me had gone. You know, because it was ages ago now. So I say stuff on the radio show. It's different for me saying stuff on the radio show, because I kind of, you know the audience. To it appearing in the paper. So, no, you know, that stuff's private. It's not a story. It's, you know, it's my life. It's not a story.
Well, no, it's just because obviously people came out thinking you were looking in rude form, and
yes.
you appear in rude form. So it's just obviously more than anything, actually, and I was worried.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't believe what you read in the papers. I'm good.
Okay, so you didn't say it on the radio. You did say it on the radio, just so I'm clear.
Well, here's the thing, Matthew. I've said 3 times to your producers I'm not talking about this.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm not talking about it. It's private. It's private.
It
it's my
isn't
life.
private if you talk about it on the radio. You would accept that?
No, but I would accept that when I've told your producers 3 times I'm not talking about my private life, and
but just, you're not talking about your private life. I just want to know if you can call it private when you talk about it on the radio. That's all. Call it semantics. I just like to understand.
Yeah, I'm so close to telling you to F off and walking off right now.
Well, if that's what you want to do, I mean... Right, Claire, how are you? How are you, Claire? What are you up to?
Let's talk about musicals.
Right, what are you doing?
And jazz hands and showbiz. I'm doing a musical called Crazy for You.
Gershwin?
It's George Gershwin.
Spring?
Like the pagans, yeah.
You are, anytime you can get that impression out, you get it out, don't you? Steve's not impressed, though, saying that Easter is just becoming more and more like Christmas, a commercialised con that people fall for. But it's nice to dress your tree up, and actually, arguably, Easter is more about trees and new life than Christmas, and we're quite happy to put a Christmas tree up every year.
Yeah, maybe.
And finally, what's wrong with telling a child that they are average? Jamie, not a fan of being average at all, saying, why would you want to be less than the best you can be? But Kate sent us the best message saying, my oldest is a coaster, a happy, healthy little coaster who loves school, and if she is happy, then so am I. What a nice notion.
I think that's probably at the heart of it all.
Yeah.
Happy children, who cares if they're average, below, or flying.
So keep those messages coming in, Facebook or Twitter, and remember to also give us a call today. It's 0207 862 2222.
Nice one. After the break, I want to know if this hotel discriminated against the homeless when it allegedly refused to accept rough sleepers in place of a pre-booked party that couldn't make it. 0207 862 2222. That's the number you need, and I'm going to hear from next then.
How cold was it the night?
Why we wouldn't necessarily spot them in a line?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this is really interesting because I grew up, okay, this story is in the Daily Mail and the headline is more than 4 out of 5 people could not pick out their neighbours from a police lineup.
Why are they in a police lineup in the first place? That's what are you doing, my neighbours? And why wasn't I invited?
Yeah, and blaming social media and you know, I remember as a kid growing up in Liverpool, playing in the street in the summer, having water squeezy bottle fights, and we all knew our neighbours, we stayed in each other's houses.
There was nothing on the telly.
Yeah, and you know, exactly, and no social media.
No social media.
And times